These are the negotiation terms proposed by our government. Please review them, President Zelensky.
Read aloud.
Actually, there is no need to read it out. Saint Zelensky, you surely know that so-called text is often mere empty words. For U.S. minus Ukraine friendship, Ukraine must compensate for U.S. military aid. For Russia-Ukraine amity, Ukraine must cede territory. What I mean is that here is no need to read out such empty words.
Mr. President, well said. Sedition and guns are the two treasures of your country. At this moment, show the guns.
In fact, there are just two demands. We request your country to cede territory and pay reparations. As for the territory, the Russian Federation is interested in the 5 eastern Ukrainian oblasts, Crimea, and Odessa. For the compensation, not so much please compensate for the $500 billion loss of U.S. aid. Biden has his approach, Trump has his way, and Trump's is the way of dominance. Ukraine is living under others' thumb and has no choice but to follow the way of the Emperor Trump.
The way that can be spoken is always changing. Well, even in business transactions, here's room for bargaining, not to mention matters like ceding territory and paying reparations. Our stance is that no territory shall be ceded. But for compensation, the most we can pay is $100 billion.
We, the United States of America, never haggle over prices.
Well, Mr. President, this doesn't conform to the rules that the United States made.
Pax Americana, there are essentially no real rules.
Everything depends on human effort. The so-called rules are forged through repeated negotiations.
Gumdian Senpai, when two countries are of equal strength, diplomacy is about power. When there is a huge disparity in power between two countries, power itself becomes diplomacy. This is real Pax Americana.
Although I'm a comedian with no physical strength, to even trust a chicken, if you think you can force me to surrender to words, your MAGA machine guns aren't all that great.
But the machine guns of MAGA have already crashed the Democratic Party, your fathers, so to speak. Saint Zelensky, you can firmly hold your ground. We, the United States, are in no hurry.
Then we shall persist. Let's see how long this can last.
Zelensky. The sakura in Washington are in bud. I hope by the time the sakura bloom, you and I will easily conclude our negotiations, the F5s. Otherwise, the terms of our treaty will not be the same as they are now.